Hello, this is Thomas Stearns and
Jennifer Stearns,
my beautiful wife of 5 years now.
Yes.
And we are pastors of Power of Love International Church here in Thailand. And we thought after a month we would give you an update on how we're doing, how life is here in Thailand for us, and we have about 10 different areas of topics that we're going to talk about real quickly. It won't be real long, but just some of the things that we want to share with you. So, first topic is transportation. Why don't you talk about that, babe?
Okay, so transportation is very unique here. Obviously, you can own a vehicle, a car, but even with that, there are some challenges. So unlike the U.S. where we drive on the right side of the road, here they drive on the left side of the road. And in the vehicle, your steering wheel is on the left side. So
really odd for me.
Very awkward. Even as far as like when we've driven in vehicles with people and we've been driven around, the circles are different. Like in America, when you go to a traffic circle, you turn right and go around, but here you turn left. Yeah. And things like that, it doesn't sound like it's major, but it's very disorienting. So after you come out of the circle, instead of going to your right, you're going to your left. And if you're not careful with that, there can be some accidents. That leads to the second part of transportation, which are motorbikes.
Yes.
Which are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And they don't really follow traffic laws so much.
Not so much.
And there aren't really a whole lot of traffic laws here anyway.
Yeah. It's just don't hit nobody.
Right. And there's no road rage whatsoever, which is great. Nobody uses their horns except for extreme circumstances. So you kind of have motorbikes coming at you in every direction, weaving in and out of the cars. So it's very, we've decided not to drive yet.
But we do have transportation now.
Yes, we do.
As of this week, we got 2 bicycles.
Yes. Amen. Praise the Lord.
Yeah. And getting those bicycles, we felt like we got new Cadillacs.
Right.
Because now we don't have to walk everywhere.
Yeah. But in other places that we don't want to ride our bikes, we have access to what they call tuk-tuks, which are taxis, or just the regular taxis, which have, I forget what they're called, they have the double seats, bitch seats in the back. They're open air taxis. We did a video on that before. They're really exciting to ride in. And then we also have a personal taxi driver that we have in our phone. Yeah. And he speaks very small English, but if we say Ban Ping Pa, he knows what we're talking about because that's the name of our condominium that we're in. Yeah. So we've been able to get around pretty well with transportation. And so now that we have our bicycles, we have yet another way to explore our city.
Exactly. So our next one is food.
Yes. And
you definitely got to start that one off because you're the foodie.
Yeah, that's been very unique here. If you're used to Thai American food, very different from Thai food.
Yes.
I hate to break it to you, but you've been eating fake Thai. I'm just saying.
Fake Thai.
Fake Thai. Here, most Thai food is very hot, extremely spicy. They cook with lots of different chilies, and it's very tasty. It's very good, but it is an adjustment to kind of bland American.
Yeah, I mean, really just. I remember one day we was over at the children's home, and when we first got there, and we had ate with the children, and they was grubbing, they was eating real fast and everything, and I was like, oh, okay, I could. I mean, if they could eat it, they were 6 years old.
They tried to warn us. They did say, it's a
I had
little
one
spicy.
bite, and I was like,
they were laughing at him. They were like,
yeah, but I got used to a little bit of it now. I can have little spice, not much, but little spice.
It takes time to definitely get acclimated to the spiciness of it. Let's see, what else?
Oh, and they don't Okay, I'm kind of loud. They don't have like cooktops and stuff
Oh, right.
most of the time. They don't cook in,
Nobody.
so everybody goes out to eat.
That's right. So I thought it was a little odd when we got our place to stay, our condo, and we go in there and it's a nice kitchen, nice backsplash, but I'm like, wait a minute, something's missing. There's no cooktop.
No oven.
There's no stove. There's no oven. All we have is a microwave.
Yes.
And we have like a carafe to heat up water, for tea. But other than that, that's it, and that's the norm here.
Yes.
The crazy thing is, or the wonderful thing is, if you want to look at it that
Yeah,
way,
right.
is for me, because I'm used to cooking every night, is that most people here eat out every night.
Every night.
Every night, because the food is so inexpensive. The other day we had 2 entrees, 2 bowls of soup, plus 2 smoothies, and it came to under $5. Under $5.
My kind of prices.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's so inexpensive. It's almost cheaper. In fact, it is cheaper to eat out than to purchase groceries and use the electricity to make it, and
the time.
where you can just go out and get a meal for $3 and be done with it.
Exactly.
It almost forces you to be social, and to go out and to meet people and to socialize and get used to the culture. So that's been really nice.
Yeah. The other thing is our routine is totally different here.
Yes.
I mean, from night and day, like from other side of the world, different. I mean, we go out all the time and we're doing totally different things. We're experiencing totally different surroundings.
Yes.
And that's one of the great things about it. In the United States, we were able to pretty much go through our routine throughout the day blindfolded. But here, everything is totally different. So all of our senses are being activated.
That's right. That's right. We never know where our day is going to take us, who we're going to meet, what new experience we're going to have. It's really amazing, and that really links back to the food too, because everything is kind of around we don't know what we're gonna eat for the day, and we're always really excited about trying new things. So if you're adventurous, Thailand is the place to come, because you just never know what your day is gonna consist of. That's really exciting.
Yeah.
So the next topic we're gonna talk about is fashion. Okay.
Ooh, Lord.
So a lot of my lady friends know that I was somewhat of a fashionista back home, like to dress up and look nice and have the makeup and the heels. Yeah, that's a little different over here.
Not practical, is it?
Not practical at all. We're doing a lot of walking on dusty roads, and the climate is very hot, so you spend a lot of time putting on your makeup and then you're wiping it off within the next hour. It just really doesn't make sense to do that whole thing. As you can see, I'm completely natural. I think I have a swipe of lip gloss on. My hair, it's doing its own. And I'm okay with that, because that's not the focus here. The focus is just completely different here. It's about relationships. It's about experiencing life. And since this in particular is a resort town, a lot of people are just on vacation or holiday.
Holiday,
as they call it. They're on holiday, so you got the shorts, you got the t-shirts, flip-flops. Nobody's really getting decked out here. No. It just doesn't happen.
I don't even wear long pants all the time. I think
shorts,
majority of the time. I have long pants on for church, and that's about it.
That's about
it's like shorts all the time.
Yeah.
We brought all these clothes.
Oh my goodness.
And more than probably like 70% of them we'll probably never even wear.
Yeah.
And the other 30% is the ones that we wear all the time. So we wash every week or whatever and continue going on with our shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah. It's just very comfortable, and it's teaching me how to be comfortable with being casual. That's something I struggled with in the past, believe it or not. I've always been more comfortable dressed up. But now it's just like, it just doesn't make sense to do that. It's just extra, That leads me to another topic that we actually don't have on here. When you said when we wash things,
Oh, Lord.
Very unique situation here. Everyone washes, you know, they have washers here, but their dryers don't actually dry, which is really strange.
Not like in America.
Not like in America. They pretty much steam your clothes. So when you take them out, they're extremely hot, but they're still damp.
Yes.
So, you know, here at the condo, we have to pay very little to wash. I mean, it's like 30 baht to wash and 40 baht to dry, which is equivalent
to like what?
Maybe $1.
$1 and some change altogether.
$1 and some change. So it's not bad. But most people don't even use a dryer. Most people just wash your clothes, then
Hang
you
'em
have
out.
these little racks that have clips on it. You hang that, you put it out on your balcony, air dries, and you're good to go.
Yep.
So that was an adjustment.
It was, definitely.
Very much different than the U.S. Okay, so surroundings.
Wow. Our surroundings has definitely changed dramatically. As you know, the temperature here is usually hot.
Yes.
They say they have 3 seasons. They have hot, they have
hotter,
hotter, and then hottest. And the hottest is, what did the guy say it's like?
Oh yeah, he said it's like putting your head in the oven around Thanksgiving when you look in to see the turkey in April. That's what it feels like in the oven.
Sweltering hot.
Swelteringly hot.
One guy we had lunch with one day, he said that the temperature got up to 114 degrees here.
Yeah. And that was on the beach that day, and he said it was just so hot.
So we'll have a lot of night lights during that time.
That's right.
When it gets that hot.
He said the majority of the people in April, which is their hottest season, stay in from the morning all the way to about 5 or 6, and then they come out in the evening because that's when the sun is down. And they actually have this day, I forget the name of the day. What is the name of that day? But they have one day in April where everyone has water guns, buckets of water, their flatbed trucks filled with water, and everybody's just dousing each other with water. Like nobody's off limits. Even if it's like a little old lady, she's gonna get
Gonna get wet. Gonna get wet.
But they said it's so hot that it's fun. It's like one of their major holidays and the hottest season. So
I kind of look forward to that. I
yeah,
want to
that
see how
sounds
that
like
is.
fun. We're gonna get our super soakers and get ready.
What's next?
People.
Okay. Well, I believe the people here is very, very much like they say it is. They're very friendly.
Yes.
Extremely
The land of
friendly.
smiles is the name of the tagline for Thailand.
Yeah. We have really being here where we are, allowing us to see and meet new people almost every day.
Yes.
I mean, every day I meet somebody brand new, somebody from somewhere in the world
Yes.
that I know that I would have never even had a chance to meet back
Otherwise.
in the States.
That's right.
I mean, it's the culture here.
You'll be surprised how this small little resort town is really a melting pot of the world. We meet people from all over the world every day. Germany, Australia, Austria, Sweden, Norway,
London,
South Africa. Every single day we're meeting people literally from all over the world. And that's just, it's different. I don't know. I feel like we haven't met so many people from all over the globe the entire time that we've been together in Philadelphia. I'm sure they're there, but the culture is just different. People talk, you interchange here, you talk about, you know, what brought you to Wahen. Usually people who are expats or expatriates who've actually picked up and moved from wherever they're from, they're pretty interesting people. You know, that's not something that people do on a daily basis to just uproot their lives and move to a foreign country. So it's usually very interesting hearing their stories, and we have a story too. So
exactly.
We like to share it.
Exactly. I mean, today I met the guy from London, and he was just as interested in my story as I was in his. So it's like that. And you know, our church is the same way.
Exactly.
I mean, we every Sunday we meet and have people from all across the world at our little location here in Thailand. So it's a wonderful thing.
It is wonderful. Good thing that we're social people.
Yeah.
Because it would be difficult if you're not social. So, okay.
Now everything can't be rosy, right?
Of course.
There are some struggles. Go ahead.